Hey guys, it's Meg. What's up? What's poppin'? Welcome to the podcast. Every 4 years, we come together and have an athletic competition. So let's talk about the Olympics, because this year we are having the Summer Olympics. They are happening in Paris this year from July 26, 2024 through August 11th, 2024. The podcast is coming out on July 1st, so in 25 days, we're going to have the Olympics. According to Google, roughly 10,500 athletes will be competing this year. And it says 329 events in 32 sports. I don't know how true that is, because we're going to go on and we're going to discuss all the ones that we're going to be seeing this year. And there was definitely more than 32. But the only source, well, mostly only source, I used is Olympics.com. And the article was called Olympic History from Ancient Greek Olympics to Modern Olympic Games. And I'm going to be real with y'all, I was a little confused. I still don't think I'm going to be saying this right. And then they had there was 3 categories. You could click on each 3. I think it was the second category. It was like a PowerPoint presentation. And I'm going to be real with you, there was just way too many slides for me to go through. So this is the Hey Guys, It's Meg version, as always. So the Olympics started in Greece many years ago. And there is some mythology to it. So apparently, I didn't Google how to pronounce any of these names. Hold the phone, because I want to pronounce this correctly. I could have literally did it. How to pronounce. Wow, Megan, I didn't even finish the statement. Danish? No, I don't want it in Danish. Maybe there's an English option. Huh? Basically, okay, I can't. Google's not Googling. It's not giving me the answer. So we're gonna butcher this. Aideos Dactylos Hercules. It is Hercules. Okay, we're just gonna be simple. Hercules. He staged the games in Olympia in honor of Zeus, because Zeus helped him beat Elias when he went to war against Augeas, Augeas. We're just going to butcher it because Google's not helping me. And Greek mythology has really big fancy words. Basically, they're saying Hercules started all this. Woo! But 776 BC to 550 BC, the games took place in a stadium that was actually a wheat field. I was honestly confused where this stadium was. It was between Olympia and some other place in Europe. But the sacred olive tree of Zeus, this is where the victory leaves were cut from, marked the finish line. So in the very beginning, the Olympics was very much about Zeus. But as time went on, there was a shift, and it no longer became about Zeus. And anyone who wanted a big audience from all over the Greek world would come to Olympia. This included painters, artists, and what they called orators. I didn't look that up. I think it's just storytellers. Maybe Editing Meg can come in here with that fact. Hey, what's up? It's Editing Meg. According to Google, an orator is just a public speaker. So I deep dived and I looked up an orator in ancient Greece. And it said, and I quote, politician, a philosopher, or an educated man who gave eloquent speeches in the hopes of persuading others on political and social issues. Thank you for that. So the stadium went through a bunch of revamping and redoing. So in the 1st century, the stadium was revamped and chariot racing became popular there. Then during the Hellenistic period, which was 332, wow, the mathing dyslexia just kicked in so hard. 323 BC to 31 BC, they built a gym which allowed wrestling, boxing, pankration. I can't read my own handwriting, but I'm pretty sure that's what that says. And the long jump, javelin, and discus throwing. So my handwriting did say pankration. It's Pankration. And it was a combination of boxing and wrestling with barely any restrictions. By the Roman period, all of this became a tourist attraction. And then in 1896, it became more official, and the first summer game happened in Athens. But yeah, there was like a lot of controversy saying like how there was a time where women weren't allowed to be a part of it, and then certain countries weren't allowed to be part of it. But we're going to deep dive into more history and just like random facts about the Olympics in general before we talk about what Olympic sports we'll be seeing this year in Paris. But the first Winter Games in 1924 were in Chamonix, France. And I thought this was so interesting, but like it honestly makes sense. The games were not held during World War I or World War II. Makes sense, obviously. And then beginning in 1994, which is pretty recent, Summer and Winter Games were held on a staggered 2-year schedule. But before that, it was just kind of like whenever it felt like, or every 4 years. This year, according to the Olympic website, it gave 45 sports we'll be seeing. I don't know how true this is. Oh yeah, I remembered I wanted to go back on the website so I could explain what some of these were. Because some of these, I was like, what is that? First one we're going to be seeing is archery. Then there's artistic gymnastics, artistic swimming, athletics, which looks like it was just like track or running. Let me just double check. Oh, athletics is one of the oldest sports on record, with the champions documented as far back as 70-76 BC. It's running, jumping, throwing, walking, all combined. It's track, basically. Next after that is badminton. Then there's basketball. Then there's basketball 3v3. Then there's beach volleyball. Does Paris even have beaches? They have to. So Paris does have beaches. I don't know how many because Google was once again not Googling, but there are beaches in Paris. Boxing. This one I think is the coolest thing ever. It's called breaking, and that is exactly what it sounds like. It's breakdancing. Which, when I was in college, they were talking about putting breaking in the Olympics, and I was like, there's no way they're going to put dance in the Olympics. Like, it's not valued enough like that. Like, it's so underappreciated. But here we are having breaking in Olympics, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to watch it. Like, it's going to be so cool. It says that breaking was featured in the Summer Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires in 2018. Following its outstanding success at the Games in Argentina, breaking was added to the Paris 2024 Olympic program as a new sport. Dancing is a sport. The Olympics just proved it. Then we have canoe slalom, SLALOM. What is this one? This one looks like I don't know. It was comparing to kind of like skiing. Then there's canoe sprint. Then there's cycling BMX freestyle, cycling BMX racing, cycling mountain bike, cycling road, and cycling track. All different types of biking ones. Then there's diving, there's equestrian, there's fencing, football, as in soccer, American soccer, that type of football, not like American football. Golf, handball, which is, we're going to look that up. It's a real thing. I can't even explain that. Hockey, judo, marathon swimming, modern pentathlon. That's the one that like they used to do way back then. Rhythmic gymnastics, rowing, rugby sevens, sailing, shooting, as in like pew-pews, skateboarding, sport climbing, surfing, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo. I don't understand that one. We're going to click on that one because how can taekwondo, the art of kicking and punching. It's martial arts. What am I thinking of then? What's the one that like, oh my God, not to be mean, but like the old people do in the park? I thought that was taekwondo. It's like a yoga one. Editing mag needs to come in with that. So I was thinking of Tai Chi, which is also another form of martial arts. Thank you for that. Then we have tennis, trampoline, triathlon, volleyball, water polo, weightlifting, and wrestling, which is so cool and so interesting. And yeah, that was like a little quick, hey guys, it's Meg version of the Olympics. But what about you? Are you going to watch the Olympics? I love watching all the countries come out in the beginning, and I love seeing their like gear that they come out in. Like some of them are so beautiful, and the others I'm like, oh, why would you put those combinations together? So like that's my favorite part to watch is the people coming out. Sometimes I watch some of the sports. This year, I am 1000% watching breaking. I don't care what I'm doing in my life. I am watching the breaking because I think that is so cool and such a huge step in the dance community and the breaking community. And I think it's just amazing and beautiful that dance is getting recognized and gymnastics is getting recognized. Like all these things that people are like, oh, that's not hard to do. Like anybody can do that. They're now getting recognized on such a big scale level, which just honestly makes my heart so happy. But what about you? Are you excited for the Olympics? Do you not care about the Olympics? Let me know. So, when the Olympics roll around every 4 years, just know it has been around for an extremely long time. We're going to keep adding new sports. We might take away some sports, who knows? And it'll be a way that this world can come together as one. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of Hey Guys, It's Meg. You can follow Hey Guys, It's Meg _podcast on Instagram for updates and good times. Come back next Monday. So remember how I said I was stuck between the Olympics and the aesthetics of 2024? Yeah, we're just gonna squash that whole topic idea of trending aesthetics of 2024, and we're just gonna deep dive into some that I think are trending. So next week we will be talking about the coastal grandma aesthetic. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, Girl Scouts.